I understand now.
Welcome back to the Easy Go 200. Adam, what's going on down there?
The word for Mike Skinner was very loose in and then tied off, and they have pulled this thing behind the wall. They have changed both springs on the front end. You can see Doug Richard, the crew chief, right in the middle of the changes. 6 different crew members trying to get Skinner where he needs to be. A guy, as we documented in our setup show earlier, has had so much success here, not working out for him today.
This is big too, Phil. He's going to lose 2 laps at least, so it'll be very tough to ever get those laps back. This is a big gamble, and to me, a mistake by this 5 team.
Here they come back to the green flag. In front, it's that VFW number 33 of Ron Hornaday.
His team beat his teammate off pit road. That's big.
Terry Cook goes all the way to the top of the racetrack. Terry's restarted this race back in the 7th spot.
Chad McCumbee, their team did a great job getting him back out 3rd, but now Matt Crafton wants that position. So Crafton will take 3rd away as we see Skinner rolling back out on the racetrack. But again, that'll be his 3rd lap that he's down.
3 laps down. And it's really hard to maintain pit road speed right there, isn't it, Phil? Frustrated, 3 laps down, just watching the field go flying by.
I have to believe that they thought they could make those changes inside of 1 lap, because then they knew they would be in position to get the Aaron's lucky dog. Unfortunately for them, it didn't happen.
The one thing that he's got going for him is if we do have another caution here before the field is able to start lapping some of the other trucks, he's actually the highest scored lap down vehicle.
They're going to catch the back of the field early in this race. We saw him run 16 green flag laps when at the start of the race, and had already began lapping trucks at the back. So it needs. You're right. Right now he's in a good position, or the best position.
It won't last long though.
Yeah. It won't last long.
Look at Kyle Busch making the move on Todd Bodine. Kyle Busch taking the spot away.
Kyle's going to slide up the racetrack in front of that Lumber Liquidators Toyota. There's a big wad of trucks back here. Denny Hamlin leads that group. There's the 22 of Scott Speed on the inside. I think Chad McCumbee is one of the guys that put. Terry Cook bounces off the wall.
Bounces into the wall. It looks like he's got some problems still keeping it going straight.
Recovers from it. You're going to bounce off that wall when you run up there next to it all day. I mean, you just watch at the end of this race, there'll be several trucks with skid marks on the right side where they just overshot the turn just a little bit.
You know, Michael, I was talking to some of the guys in the garage area, and he said the track right now is really reminiscent of Darlington before they repaved it and the old Rockingham racetrack.
It reminds you a whole lot of that.
See, Chad McCumbee is backing up right now in that number 8. We see Brendan Gaughan making his way toward the front. Terry Cook stayed off the wall that time.
You can see it hadn't hurt the performance of that 59 truck.
Watch the right side of your screen. He's looking to the outside of Chad McCumbee. Just gets a little bit too close to the outside wall. Fairly incidental contact, and away he goes.
That's when you say, okay, I got it.
That's where the limit is.
I've set my boundaries here.
Ray, it looks like the 23 is still falling back if they figured anything out with that truck.
Well, the good news for his pit crew is they found out there were no loose lug nuts on any of the wheels, so they cleared that. But Trip Bruce said he felt like there was something wrong with the right rear tire. They don't know if it equalized or whether or not it was just losing some air pressure. They've taken those 4 tires back to the garage area, and Johnny Benson from the cockpit said, do not put that set of wheels back on. Get us another set of wheels, dismount those tires, and put those tires on another set of wheels. So they're working on that right now. And I also want to call attention, guys, to TJ Bell, who has moved his way up to the 10th position right now. TJ started all the way back in 21st today, and that 7 truck has been flying towards the front.
Hey, Ray, it's been flying lately, too. He's the only guy coming in here that finished in the top 10 the last 4 races. That TRG team led by Butch Hilton has really turned the corner.
Take a look at this. Kyle Busch making the pass on Matt Crafton. Busch moving back to the front, reminiscent of the other 3 starts he has made at this track.
The last time by, that was the fastest truck on the track. He was faster than our leader, Ryan Newman. He moves into the third position, and look, right up ahead of him sets those 2 leaders.
Yeah.
And
Calvin Harvick incorporated right in front of him.
All the talk in the garage area was that these were the
problem with the 88.
88 slowed down.
Running 4th right now, very slow through turn 1 and 2. Todd Bodine has already gone by.
This could help define.
Denny Hamlin.
Help us define the championship a little bit closer, Phil. This guy was lurking in that 3rd spot in the points with a chance to close in, but now he's got some serious issues. I thought the motor sounded off when he went by.
He was 227 points out of the lead in third coming into this race, and now this has got to be disappointing for Matt Crafton. Take a look at this. Kyle Busch to the inside of Ryan Newman. This is for second.
You know, it's ironic that these two guys here, both with so much experience at this racetrack. Kyle Busch won the last three, the only 3 times he's ever been here in a truck, and they ran the most laps of anybody in that practice session. Kyle Busch and Ryan Newman.
Kyle Busch trying to complete the pass. He slides up in front of that 2 of Ryan Newman, and he will move to second now. Here's 8th and 9th. TJ Bell, as Ray had just documented, moving up into the top 10. Now he's battling for the 8th spot with Eric Darnell.
This is fun watching TJ Bell make his splash onto the big scene here of NASCAR racing. 4 straight top 10s and looking for more.
We talked to him earlier today during that practice session, and he said that he really felt like this team could very well contend for a win here before too much longer.
Adam Alexander, what's going on with Crafton?
Crafton has just pulled away. He brought it down pit road. They went under the hood of the 88. His crew chief, Bud Haveley, said it sounds like something's broken or perhaps it's lost a spark plug. Not sure how that would have happened in the early part of this race, but they've determined nothing they can do to fix it, so they're going to send him out right around, see what will happen. But for a guy running in the top 5 today and entering third in points, it's not going to be a pleasant afternoon for the 88 bunch.
Discouraging for Matt Crafton as he makes his way back out on the track. And now Crafton moves into that lucky dog position, so Mike Skinner won't get the lucky dog if the caution were to come out. Ron Hornaday doesn't want to see any cautions. He's got that truck moving in the right direction, sitting in front of the field here at Atlanta.